what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. I caught most of Dulorme taking on Jamal James. Congratulations, Jamal James. He boxed a really good fight, so let's give a brief reaction. And tomorrow, I'll talk about the PBC schedule that was unveiled and a little bit more about this fight. But hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And if you didn't know, FS1, Michael Fox is fighting on FS1 right now, so they got additional fights coming on. It's just on FS1, right? So, from what I've seen, Jamal James basically put on a boxing clinic, right? He hit and didn't get hit. Dulorme, he scored some good shots here and there. But what really caught the commentators and the judges' eyes was Dulorme, he was hitting one shot at a time. He wasn't putting his punch together. He had a good game plan to go with the left hook to the body and kind of work the body, but it was only one shot at a time. Dulorme was landing the flashier 1-2s, the flashier hooks, the cleanup hooks, like Lennox said. He was landing everything. Jamal James had ring generalship, and I didn't think this fight was close from what I seen. You know, Dulorme, he landed some shots that they didn't acknowledge. Goosen and Brian Kenny arguing. Brian Kenny's so controversial, all right, for somebody that don't know too much shit about boxing compared to Joe Goosen and Lennox Lewis. But what was noticing to me was Dulorme was just landing a big punch, right? But the big punch wasn't dropping Jamal James. And what you got to understand, when you step up in class, usually one punch is not going to do it. You got to put the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours. You got to put all that together, and Dulorme wasn't able to put those shots together because he had an evasive target in front of him. Jamal James, to me, won this fight clear as day from what I seen. He hit and didn't get hit. And when he did get hit, Dulorme couldn't follow it up with multiple punches, all right? Jamal James landed the cleaner, the more effective punches. He utilized the ring. He wasn't running. He was boxing. He was sticking and moving and slipping and sliding, right? And for Dulorme, he was just looking for that one big punch. And, you know, a lot of times you get that from a younger fighter, who think and believe their power can get them out with one shot. But you step up in opposition, you got to start bringing more to the table than them bombs. You got to start bringing different missiles. You got to start using angles. You know what I'm saying? You got to start slipping and making a boxing move. For Dulorme, he wasn't looking to work off of Jamal James' work. Every time Jamal James threw, it froze Dulorme. Dulorme wasn't able to slip or punch with Jamal James, so Jamal James had nothing to worry about. And Dulorme wasn't really ready to commit to being a pressure fighter and putting the earmuffs on and walking Jamal James down, because that's not the type of fighter he is. He's the type of fighter to keep him at the end of his punches. You know what I'm saying? So Dulorme, you know, just couldn't. He had a bad, you know, Jamal James' style was bad. I didn't think the fight was close at all from what I seen. I just seen Jamal James sticking and moving, landing the ones, the twos, the threes, you know, the fours, landing combinations and getting out the way. Dulorme was landing that one big shot. And that one big shot not going to carry you unless you drop him or Jamal James did the stanky leg. It was a nice little hook that he threw. I think it was a right hook because it was a mark on Dulorme's mouth where his nose started bleeding. He landed a good little short right hook, and he didn't follow up with it. So for those crying about Dulorme got jobbed on the scorecards on boxing Twitter, or Twitter on boxing, no. You got to follow up. Had he followed up with his punishment, you know, Jamal James probably would have got knocked out, or he would have had a better chance to win. So you don't win by landing a good punch every now and again. Because if the punch was good enough, you would be Madonna, you would be Mike Tyson, Matisse, Julian Jackson. We wouldn't have went to the scorecards. Dulorme believed in his power too much. He was trying to land one big shot. Jamal James did what it's all about, the sweet science. Hit and don't get hit, and keep hitting some more, right? So I felt Jamal James won comfortably. Like I said before, height, reach advantage, slick advantage, boxer puncher advantage, hit and don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? I felt that he could have stepped it up and threw a few more combinations, but at the end of the day, he was hurting Dulorme, and he wasn't really following up like I thought he should. But hey, he was just trying to secure, you know, the win, and I ain't knocking him for it. But it was a solid fight, all right? The setup was pretty solid. You know, they got to work on the fake crowd noise. But overall, I felt Jamal James won pretty comfortably. Dulorme just was limited to landing that bomb. And when that bomb landed and it didn't blow nothing up, he was in trouble because he ain't had nothing behind it. So it is what it is. Appreciated the fight from PBC. I'll talk about their schedule tomorrow because I ain't even got the energy to even talk shit about it. But hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check our fight reaction playlist. Don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links in the description. Facebook group there as well. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link there. Cash App username in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time we gone.